You don't hear the warning before it happens, because there is no warning system for something that shouldn't exist. Only consequences.
No warning system. We're good.
What was that? Over there.
Probably just the wind.
Let's check upstairs.
The Westbrook Tower in Chicago had been around for decades. Old brick structure, cheap apartments, faulty lights, an elevator that always arrived a little too late or too early. Tenants joked about it. Maintenance ignored it. And the building manager always said the same thing. It's just an old system. Nothing dangerous.
This elevator is making strange noises again.
It's just an old system. Nothing dangerous. Are you sure? It feels very unsteady.
That changed at 2:41 a.m. The first person to enter was a delivery worker named Marcus Hale. He stepped into the elevator on floor 8, pressed basement 1. The doors closed normally. The elevator moved normally, until it didn't. B1, B2, B3, B5. Everything felt fine. Then, B12. Marcus frowned, looked at the panel, pressed emergency stop.
No, come on, stop glitching! Why won't you work? B1! A1, stopping! Help! Help!
Nothing responded. The elevator did not slow. It continued downward, like it had stopped obeying the building. At B20, Marcus noticed the first impossible thing. His reflection in the metal doors blinked half a second late. Not a glitch. A delay. Like something inside the reflection was thinking before copying him. At B33, the elevator lights flickered. The voice speaker crackled.
What is happening? This case can't be real. The walls are moving. Wait, this isn't the lobby. What the hell is that? It's endless. All broken, undefined. I have to get back. No, not again. Get out of my head. These memories, they're tearing me apart. I'll get out, Zor!
Then spoke without being activated.
What is that?
You are leaving registered structure.
No, stay back.
Marcus froze. What the hell?
What is this?
He pressed every button.
No, this can't be real.
Nothing worked.
Wait, misplaced police when?
The elevator kept falling. At B47, something changed. The floor number display didn't just show numbers anymore. It briefly flashed.
What the hell?
That's not right. It's wrong.
Unlisted level detected. Then returned to counting. But now it was wrong. Always wrong. At B60, Marcus forgot what floor he entered from.
This is too fast! What's happening? B60? Wait, get it up.
He looked at his hands. They were shaking. But he couldn't remember if they had always been shaking. At B77, the elevator stopped vibrating. Not broken, just less physical. Like gravity was losing interest in it. At B90, the first disappearance happened. Not a person, a memory. Marcus suddenly couldn't remember the color of his mother's face. He stopped breathing for a second, then whispered, "That's not possible." But it was already gone.
That's not possible.
At B111, the elevator doors tried to open, and failed, because outside was no longer a building. It was a vast, unfinished space. Like reality had not been fully constructed there. At B144, Marcus started hearing other sounds.
That's it! It's breathing! From behind the walls!
Breathing. Not from the elevator. From behind the walls. Slow. Patient. Surrounding him. At B177, the speaker turned on again. This time clearer. Closer.
You are approaching floors that were not built.
Can't let go, bandit!
You are approaching floors that were not built. Marcus hit the walls, screamed, no answer, only descent. At B200, the elevator lights began to dim, not darkness, reduction. Like brightness itself was being edited out of existence.
The lights, they're dimming. Not glass. Reduction, like brightness itself was being edited out of existence.
At B233, Marcus stopped remembering his name. He looked at his reflection. Lips moved, but no identity followed.
My name's...
Just silence inside his own mind. At B266, something worse happened. He tried to think of the building above. Floor 8, floor 7, lobby, entrance. But his mind couldn't reconstruct them anymore. It was like they had never existed. At B300, the elevator stopped feeling like a machine. It felt like a passage, not built, not engineered, but discovered. At B333, Marcus saw something outside the glass. Not a floor, not space, but a shape forming out of absence. Like reality, trying to become something but failing. At B366, the elevator stopped counting. The display flickered violently, then stabilized, showing only -1, then -2, then minus infinity. At B400, Marcus collapsed to his knees, not from injury, from loss, because he realized something terrifying. He was not going down. He was being removed, step by step, layer by layer. At B444, the elevator stopped entirely. Silence filled everything. Not quiet. Absolute absence of sound. Even thought felt distant. The doors opened, and Marcus saw it. There was no building, no basement, no earth, not even darkness. Just something that felt like existence before it learned how to exist. A space without rules, without matter, without time. And in the center of it, something was waiting. Not a creature, not a being, but the concept of something that had not yet been defined. It looked at him, and he understood instantly. This was not an elevator going down. This was reality, correcting an error. At the final moment, Marcus felt his identity begin to dissolve. He tried to hold on to something, his name, his life, his memories, but they were already gone. And in their place, something else was forming. The entity spoke without sound. You were never above. You were always part of the descent. And then he was taken, not killed, not destroyed, but rewritten into absence. The elevator doors closed, not upward, not downward, but inward, like reality sealing a mistake back into itself. At 2:41 a.m., the elevator returned to floor 1. Empty. No sign of Marcus. No trace of entry. No evidence anything had happened. But the system logs had changed. Quietly, without explanation. The basement levels were now listed as B1, B2, B3B, 4B, infinity. And then came the second ride. 3:07 a.m. A security guard entered the elevator, then a tenant, then a maintenance worker. Each one alone, each one descending, each one disappearing the same way Marcus did. And every time the elevator returned, it was empty, except for one thing. A faint reflection in the doors, smiling slightly longer than it should. Because now, the elevator wasn't broken. It was open. And it was still going down. Forever.
Like, subscribe, and share the video for more haunted horror videos for daily news story.